I think on question number one, the RES rep really needs to have a discussion with headquarters on two main issues. The first is really, can the country office use the protocols that were put in place since COVID to accelerate procurement, including maybe looking at the procurement support office? I think the second issue that they need to discuss is how can headquarters facilitate surge deployment, including looking at support on detailed assignments from other country offices. This is an understanding that the country office and headquarters need to have, and it is critical to preempt any risks and manage those risks proactively. On the second question, I think in the case of a sudden onset disaster, the financing mechanism on the ground is very often a country pool fund to enable the RCHC to manage the UN response. So the UNCT, in my view, needs to have a very transparent discussion on priority needs in discussion with the government, which is putting money into this pool fund. This is an opportunity for UNDP to advocate for the humanitarian development peace response from the outset, given UNDP mandate on recovery, reconstruction, and resilience, taking into account, of course, other agencies' comparative advantages. The RES rep will need to balance capacity to deliver on this with the ambition to see the funds come to UNDP. So for me, this is just a conversation that needs to take place within the UNCT. On the third question, I think it's really important to avoid an information gap and provide information on what UNDP is doing. So the RES rep needs to meet with the Paksawi community and hear them out. They feel unheard, so hear them out. Also discuss with the RC on agreed common messages, because UNDP is not alone. This is about UNDP within the UNCT. So the RR should not feel that she's alone and that she needs to do everything. The conversation has to be collective and the decision needs to be agreed within the UNCT.